What's up, guys? This is David with SHP Channel and We Book Bands. About to welcome on to the show for the first time an old friend of mine, stand-up comedian, co-host of Well Actually podcast, producer of the Salty as Fuck comedy show, and a pro shoemaker, Holly Anabel Brown. Welcome.
Oh my god! Wow.
I still got a cop of shoe.
It's got a cop
For
of
sure.
shoe? Oh my
I got a
god, I forgot that I make shoes.
Yeah.
I was like, cop a shoe? What the hell? What am I, a fucking elf? No, but I remember. I am an elf, actually.
Yes, I do take shoes and hide them. And
Yeah, I make cookies, shoes, and presents. That's it.
dope.
No,
Well,
yeah,
thanks for coming on.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, how have you been? We'll talk about what's coming up in a second, but how have you been through COVID and all that? I mean, we've chatted like once through what was it, Stereo? We did a chat session a while back. That was cool. Stereo's kind of funny.
Yeah. I left the platform just because, like, I know that they've gotten better, but at the time it was just a lot of little kids trying to talk to me. So I was like, oh, bad look. I'm not going to be canceled right now. Get out of here. I stopped doing that. But yeah, since that was a while ago. Isn't that crazy? How long ago that was?
I know. Yeah, that was like
That had
getting
to be,
close
like,
to a
2
year
months
ago.
at least.
Yeah, for sure 6 months ago. I think it was like
Yeah.
July or something. Gosh. And now we're a year into COVID. Officially a year, right? Or one more week until my one more week until the United States took it seriously.
Well, yeah, late bloomers, U.S.
Yeah, exactly.
That I've been good. I've been, like you mentioned at the top, I've been making shoes. I do custom art as well. That's my side hustle. Side hustle. Nothing's a side hustle anymore.
Everything. Yeah, everything's your hustle now. It's just all hustle.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm okay. I'm so lucky that I have a partner during all of this, so I am not, losing my mind. And also, I think I'm good. I think I'm good with, like, not being around people more than I realized. So
that's good.
How are you?
Well, I'm good. I've been kind of just been prepping for the world to get back. I mean, we've been producing these pay-per-view shows.
Like prepping for the end of the world. You're prepping for the world to get back.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there'll be another end of the world, but for now, I gotta, I gotta somehow get back to some kind of new normal. But I mean, like I think I mentioned, we're gonna book a show in Phoenix, stand-up show, 100 people. And then
what's the venue?
Pub Rock Live.
Cool.
And it's
I
with
think I've heard
this.
of that, actually.
I mean, there's a lot of like, rock concerts. I don't know. It's in Phoenix, Scottsdale. It's not a normal comedy club, but we did. We had Mark Ellis play there, and that's where the guy I'm booking now, that's where I got hooked up with him. He opened for Mark, and then we've kept up. And I did my last interview of like this with him. So now we're just like, oh, Phoenix is open. Let's try it out. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to the homie Daniel Bridgegad. We'll be promoting that soon. That and then pay-per-view shows, the live streams, and just I don't know, like we're trying to do like movie dinner, like outdoor dining, possibly like movie nights. I don't know. Every restaurant's like a little different, and we have like access to like a venue that can stream and do indoor or can do outdoor performing so it's like, I don't know, we're just seeing what we can do with it and taking it from there. Once everything opens back up, then we'll start to like have, concerts will come back, we'll start doing tours, putting holds down, but we'll see.
But in the meantime, it just feels like you have to like learn. You basically have to, what you're doing already. I know I feel this way with stand-up, like producing shows. I know how to produce a stand-up show, but I don't exactly know how to produce the best stand-up show in a pandemic. I know how to produce the best stand-up show pre-pandemic, but like you have to learn skills that you won't have to use in like a year, hopefully.
It's a whole new thing. I mean, I wouldn't think I would have made like a variety show. Like I essentially like that Star Wars thing I did was almost like SNL but Star Wars kind of. It's like where the
What?
fuck, it's like
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah. So we have it for rental. I'll have to send it to you. You can just like we like there's like PVOD now so you can like do like lifetime rentals for it if you want to watch, but I'll find a link. I'll send it to you. We'll figure it out. But that was really fun.
Content.
Yeah, about 200 people bought tickets for it and watched it live, and the chat was amazing, like a super positive fan base. Um, yeah, and it's just it's all a new situation. Now the shows will come back and then they're going to be like, "Oh, let's put the live stream with a sold out show." Like say the show's done, you can't get in, then you broadcast it for cheaper and add revenue on revenue. So
Totally.
we'll see how that works out.
It opens up the doors for people that like I've connected with people in other states more during this time than any other time in my life. Like it opens up that door to be like, oh, you want to see my comedy and you couldn't before? Now you can.
Yeah, exactly. Like yeah, people all over the world are able to buy tickets, so it opens it up, and then you really see like what people are looking. Speaking of which, your that bonfire thing is dope. I like the shows you've been collabing with them with. It looks fun.
Thank
Here,
you.
let's pull up what's going on next. Okay, so when is this? March 13th? Yeah.
Yes. So two Saturdays from now. That one's a benefit show for a charity called Being Alive. I don't know much about it, and I'm an asshole right now, so I will find out.
It's a charity though. It's going to good things.
I'm still raising money.
Oh no, HIV and AIDS nonprofit. There we go. It says it at the
Oh,
bottom.
there we go. Even better than I imagined.
The HIV. And no.
Yeah, that one's gonna be fun.
Bad
that
joke.
one's gonna be fun. I know a lot of those comics.
Cool.
And
Very
then
cool.
This one is like a March Madness competition, technically.
Yeah, I
So
saw
it's
that.
like,
So
there's probably 10 comics, and
that's great. So you're gonna be pinned up against him in front of a digital crowd, essentially.
yes, yeah, I mean, it's like we're doing obviously like a basketball bracket style thing, but like the first round, you only get to do one two minute joke, and then the audience votes. Then the second round, I think you get to do like 5 minutes, and then the third round you get to do 10. So it's like keeps going up. All the money goes to a charity of the winning comics
Choosing.
choice. Yeah, which I love. Like it's funny that both the shows that I just showed you are for charity, and like if I produce a show, I'm like, I'm the charity, help me.
Yeah, right now it's like, hey, we're all kind of in need right now. The Holly Brown Fund.
Yeah, my charity of choice will be a untapped bank account in Switzerland that gets wired back to myself. I swear it'll be a good thing. I swear.
It'll go to a good cause. I want to watch this. You're gonna be like super crude and just to the point because you're just gonna have 2 minutes to just say like a bunch of dark shit, probably.
Yes. Oh my god. See, you know my material, so you get.
I know your material.
Yeah, people are gonna have to get used to death jokes fast.
Hey, everyone needs a little bit of death jokes. Okay, well, anyone that's whoever's watching this, get your tickets. Go into HIV and other good causes and the Holly Anabel Brown Fund. So get your tickets where you can. Check out Salty as Fuck. They're gonna be doing more shows. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Yeah, for Salty as Fuck to come back. We're gonna do some dope shit.
I'm so excited. It's just hard. Like I'm gonna do more virtual shows in the meantime, but the second I feel like enough people feel comfortable to do live shows, we're gonna get in touch and we're gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, vaccine rollout is happening, kind of slow, but everyone's gonna get it, and then it's gonna happen eventually. We'll get there.
And I feel like summertime, it'll be good. I feel like we're gonna get something going summertime.
Oh yeah, summer will be dope. Hell yeah. I know. I gotta get my summer bod now. Like, it's everything's gonna be open. I'm all self conscious.
I know. I
Okay.
know. I'm like, how much beer can I drink now? And then when do I need to stop?
Yeah, this is my
For
second
my summer
Vizzy.
bod.
I'm drinking these
Ooh, busy,
seltzers.
fancy.
Yeah. It has vitamin C in it.
Oh my god. So a doctor approved, okay?
Mm-hmm.
One
That
busy
means
a
it's
day.
healthy. That means it's healthy, exactly.
Yeah,
All
one
right,
busy is
well,
healthy, two busy is healthier.
yeah. Mm-hmm. I get more vitamins and antioxidants.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, let's get into the matter at hand because I have been itching to talk to somebody about WandaVision, and I don't have any nerd
Let's
friends.
do it.
All right, let's just let's get a little excited
Yes,
first.
me too.
Just a little preview to get us hyped.
This is our home.
Then let's fight for it.
WandaVision is going to be a mind-bending and a very unique story, unlike anything you've seen before.
White
Wanda
Vision.
and Vision. Aren't we a fine pair?
Badass.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not
I know, one-
that I think I'm gonna have some opinions that are gonna be very controversial about WandaVision.
All good, all good. Well, here to start it off, this is going to be my favorite shot of the final episode. This is the one picture I've seen
Oh my
released
God.
that I hope they like do like the Incredibles or something like that. They're like, "All right, family, you go get like Billy, Tommy, you get him." This totally looks like some
we
shit
already
like
know
that.
that they're gonna be like, they're gonna try. They're gonna be like, no, we don't want you to fight, kids. Don't fight. But then the kids are gonna be like, we have to fight. You can't stop us. And then
Yeah.
they're gonna be reluctantly saying, okay, fine, join us in this fight to save humanity.
Yes, our humanity, and she's still lying to them. She's like, "It's our home," like, but it's, I don't know. I'm very conflicted with what Wanda's doing. It's like I love her, but she is kind of holding a town hostage. So,
Yes.
well, here the the first thing here. Let's get this is the first. There's gonna be a couple. What's the word? Loose ends. I've got a few loose ends that I want to talk to you about, and I think this will
Okay.
probably go into what you're saying. So, first ones, are the kids and Vision real, and are they going to survive?
Oh gosh.
And I'm like split. I think the kids are going to die, but somehow Vision lives, or maybe just the robot Vision. I don't know. It's like,
I don't know. Because I think the last episode kind of showed us that Vision is not the right Vision because they had the body parts of Vision. And so whatever Vision we see was created in part, at least by half, Wanda. So it's
Yeah.
not the same Vision.
it's definitely like a soulless just robot essentially. So it's like, like maybe she'll be able to like combine him, like the Hex Vision. I don't know. Wait, like, what do you think? Do you think that's possible? Like her like going crazy and just like merging them? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. That seems a little far fetched.
I don't know because I know a lot about the comics, and that's where this is where it's getting confusing because they're very clearly taking the direction with the comics and not even like, because there's obviously multiple different comic stories about this, but they're changing a lot of it already. And so
Yeah.
when I first watched it, I was like, oh, she sold her, once she lost Vision, she sold her soul to the devil, like in the comics, Mephisto. And part of that gave her children. Like she sold her soul.
Yeah, they were like a spawn of his.
Yeah.
They were like spawns of his soul or some shit like that, right?
So,
Yeah.
Totally, and that's what I thought was happening in this show. But then when Agatha was like the main, seemingly, it's unclear whether Agatha is
I don't know.
still, right?
Well, now it's weird because she's playing like she was the villain, and you could see in like the beginning of last episode she sucks up witch essence to stay alive, like to stay younger. So she's kind of she looks like she's aging a little bit again. Like she's in like her 40s, 50s, like about the time you would want to re-up on like looking 30 again. So so she sensed Wanda, went there and was like, I'm gonna suck this witch's magic because I'm a bad witch, and does the whole how the fuck did you do this, and realize, oh crap, you're this crazy thing I would have never thought I would have encountered. This is way out of my control. Like I need to get rid of you because you're so dangerous. So now it's like she's playing the whole like.
Is that why you think? Is that why you think brought Agatha there? Because I felt like that was kind of unclear because they kind of just made it seem like Agatha showed up and we didn't know why she was there. But that's actually a really good point. Do you think that's why she came?
Yeah, she kind of said some. I feel like she said something like that. She was like, "This place you made, I was so drawn to it. So many spells were casted all at once." And so she's like, "I'm a bad witch. I need to get some magic." And then she's like, "Oh shit! I came across like the god of witches. Like this isn't good." Or at least at the end, because she's all scared. She's like, "I know what you are," and finally dropped the Scarlet Bomb. And I was like, ah.
But we still don't know about Pietro. We don't like exactly.
I know.
Does he have Monica Rambeau? Because the last part of this episode before that, Pietro was hovering over Monica and like, where's my babe photon at? Where is my Monica?
I know. They had the snooper line and then didn't even cover it last episode. I was so like, what the heck? So yeah, what the fuck is Pietro? I screamed. The second that like door opened, I was like, ah! Like, I don't know. For me, that was just like Kevin Feige was like, I'm gonna make these guys freak out, and he definitely made people freak out. But now it's like such a mind fuck. Like I think it's just like a gag casting, and maybe they'll merge it later. But I don't know if they'll explain it yet.
I know that's the problem. Like, I wonder if that's just their way of saying like we're merging all the universes without saying it, or if that's them saying like, oh, Agatha didn't have the power to reanimate the dead, but she had the power to take someone from an alternate timeline, maybe, or an alternate universe. Because
that's weird.
Marvel Spider-Verse. Yeah.
Well, yeah. See, that's
I don't know yet.
Yeah. I don't know either. I don't know if she could grab someone from another universe. But here, speaking of Agatha, my favorite person on the planet now, officially. Let's just give her some love. This part was great. Agatha.
And I killed Sparky, too.
My new Catherine Hahn's she's my new favorite person. I've like obsessed with her now.
Dude, she has been underrated for so long. Like, she's always been the sidekick. She's always been the funny friend. Like,
yeah.
Jesus Christ, if this doesn't get this woman a huge movie after this, nothing will. She's so good.
I think it will. I mean, I didn't even realize she's like an awful ex-wife in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And then I started watching WandaVision. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, she's Boyle's ex-wife. Have you seen that show?
I haven't gotten there yet in the series. I'm actually watching it now.
Oh, you are? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so Boyle is divorced, so you'll eventually see her as the ex-wife, and she's pretty fucked up. It's kind of funny.
This is my hot take. I think Catherine Hahn's casting was so perfect, and she played this world that Wanda created the best out of any actor in the show. She can deliver that sitcom essence. She's such good comedic timing that she could do any sitcom era. And then my hot take is that Elizabeth Olsen sucks. I don't like her.
I think she's great. She's good at leading the show, but yeah, Catherine Hahn's character, Vision, the drop with Pietro, all that stuff is definitely carrying the whole show. It's the Wanda story is important, but all these other things around Wanda are definitely like the thing with Hayward. What the fuck's going? Is Hayward just a dick, or is he a supervillain, or
Look at his face. His face says it all. He looks like a frat guy that just got on the wrong train.
Well, he got on the right train. He kept his mama kept paying for his college tuition or something.
That's right. You're right. He's actually a normal frat guy in the United States. That's who he is.
Yeah, I got this sick government job. Whatever. Oh man.
It's gonna abuse its powers or whatever. Everybody does it.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's I don't know. He's probably doing the main the government thing. Oh, this town's hostage. Let's get this robot back online. But I feel like Marvel's gonna do something cheesy. Maybe it'll have the Ultron voice or something of that, which I would like that. It would, they would pull it off well. When I say it, it sounds cheesy, but I feel like they would make it work. So maybe there'll be something.
I do want to know. I loved this. I loved the show. It kind of lagged for me in the first 3 episodes, but it was fine because once the 4th episode came, it made up for it. And then every episode after that, so fucking dope. Then this last episode, the first hour-long episode, I thought was really goddamn cheesy. You
thought this last episode was cheesy? Oh, I like this one. I like this last one kind of more. It was more it felt more like a movie. It felt more like the movie this last episode, at least to me, kind of.
I just felt like the show prior to the last episode was so smart in that it didn't give us too many answers, but it gave us enough. And then this last episode,
it was just all answers.
Yes, it was all answers, but in a way that I didn't like the answers. So it was unsatisfying because finding out the way that she, I didn't need to know any backstory on why she made it like a sitcom. But that was backstory about her dad having the DVDs, and also the time that is fucked up because DVDs. What? How old are these kids? When were these DVDs around?
I know. I thought it was VHSs or something.
This whole I know, but I did a lot of research, David, and there was, when he opens the case, there was a Malcolm in the Middle DVD in that.
Yeah, I saw that.
And so we're supposed to believe that these kids were born in 1989, so they would be say around 2000 when DVD was really booming. They would be 11, which makes sense for the little kid on screen, but the Malcolm in the Middle didn't come out till 2002. I don't know. It just kind of gave credence to me where I was I don't know if a lot of thought was I didn't.
That was a lot of. It was a lot of thought for something that was incorrect as well. It's if you're gonna go that details, I guess just time it a little better.
That's somebody's job. Fucking do some DVD research.
Yeah, and they were watching Malcolm in the Middle in the next scene anyways, so they didn't even need to put the Malcolm in the Middle DVD in there, technically.
Exactly. But I don't know about you. I just felt I didn't need this backstory about why she chose, why it was all sitcom-y.
Yeah.
It felt so cheesy because you already knew that she obviously connected to sitcoms, and so do we as an audience. We didn't need to see this, fucking backstory that also contradicts some things that were said in the Age of Ultron movie, and I just don't like when they do that. When they lay groundwork for something and then kind of contradict it later, just because it's
yeah, they retcon it, kind of.
You're smart enough that you can work around this.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Like, why would Vision choose this tiny town in Westview to buy this? Not only tiny, absolute piece of shit town in Westview to buy this plot of land, circle a heart on it. Like,
he's a Jersey boy.
Like, it just feels cheesy.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, those are like the random things. It's like, oh, maybe he gets shitty government pay, or maybe he, like, I don't know. Like, there's definitely plot holes in a lot of that stuff, so they're gonna have to answer the stuff we want to answer, or else it's just gonna be like, oh, why was all of it was a shit show.
I know. It's just things like that when something is so good and like they're Marvel and they have the most production value, the biggest, leash to probably do whatever they want. And when they have something so good and then like slightly change the tone of it, it bugs me. I'm like, this was so cool, and then you just made it cheesy and gave me too many answers. Like, give me half that amount of answers because we could answer some of those questions on our own. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some of those they're like over-explained for sure. And like, who the fuck is Senior Scratchy and who's Ralph? And are they both the same thing? Is Ralph Scratchy? I think Ralph is Scratchy because she looks so surprised to see who we are. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
We need, there's a lot, there's other questions too that I want the answers to that we don't get. Not like that.
I'm gonna be so mad if they don't explain the rabbit, because that's like my main concern probably is what the rabbit. I mean, also kind of the book, but I think the book and the rabbit will be like, hopefully that's simultaneous. I feel like when you were saying like Mephisto and stuff, I feel like that book has something to do with some, like, like Doctor Strange, it was like, oh, I have the book to bring Dormammu. Maybe she's like, I've got the book to bring someone. Mm-hmm. We'll see. So I don't know, because I don't think she's like, well, didn't they announce that Wanda's gonna be in Doctor Strange 2? Like, this is gonna like leak over somehow. Okay, so then there's got to be something like that.
Yeah, and Mephisto, or I don't know if it's Mephisto or another like very similar villain, also has connections to Doctor Strange. So it's going to everything is lining up to be something like that. But then people were confused because Agatha's character is nothing like she is in the comics.
Yeah, I mean, she's a lot hotter than the granny in the comics for sure. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, she's that's true. Catherine Hottie Hawn.
Yeah, Hottie Hawn.
She's supposed to be a good person. She's on Wanda's side the whole time in the comics. So it's really weird to see her against Wanda.
Maybe she'll have maybe even Agnes will spill over into Doctor Strange and like have like a redeeming character arc or something. And then she'll be like, I'll be a good babysitter now.
Or maybe she will, maybe in the last episode when they're going to battle White Vision, maybe she's going to team up with them. Or she's maybe going to have to.
Maybe they'll all have to fight White Vision. That would be dope.
Everybody, even that fucking nerdy looking guy in town that put up that flyer with that fucking staple gun.
The staple? Oh, that was my mother's piano.
Yes, oh my god, you have such a good memory.
I watched these too much. I definitely did. Well, here, what else is there? You think there's gonna be another big cameo or something like that? I think it's gonna be Doctor Strange, but like, I would hope it's something even crazier, but I don't even know where they can go with it.
Yeah, I have no idea. Like, I do love that. Like, I truly have no idea what's gonna happen. We kind of roughly know, obviously they're gonna have to fight White Vision, but we don't know who's gonna come help. Like, there's so many people that
someone's gotta eventually, like, it's like, look at this giant thing happening. Someone's gotta step up eventually. Like, I don't know who. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess Doctor Strange would be one of the few that would be able to. Who else?
I mean, I'm assuming
Everyone
that
else is
Monica
dead.
Rambeau
I don't know. Yeah,
will
Monica
change,
Rambeau.
like, fully changing their photon.
Yeah, I mean, she's gonna be there helping Wanda, and she's like boss level power now. Well, figuring it out. She's got like
Hell yeah.
She got the cool
fucking
vision
dope.
and yeah. I'm excited for her character. That'll be dope.
Don't you love that when any of them use their magic powers out of their hand, that they kind of like cock their fingers up like they're doing marionettes? That's what
Yeah.
it looked like. There was like.
I heard an interview of Catherine Hahn. She was practicing that in her bathroom, and her son walked in on her, like, and her son was like acted like she was naked or something. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, and it's like,
I walked in
like,
on your magic hands.
yeah, on your magic hands. You know what? Also, what I was thinking, what if
Oh man.
what if Monica is like a mutant or like a witch too? And that's because she looks like, well, I mean, she's Photon in the comics, but she has the similar, like, the glowy eyes, the wiggly woo kind of thing. Like,
That's the thing. Like, they changed enough from the comics that we don't know fully. I mean, we
Yeah.
want to think it's Photon, like the colors they were using to like convey her magic or her powers looked like Photon colors.
it did look
but
like that, yeah.
we don't fully know. You're right. There could be some other like stepping stone to get her there. No.
Yeah. And they mentioned, like, she went to space too. Like, she probably wasn't normal before if she was going to space all the time or something. Like, that didn't sound weird. That sounded weird too.
I love that. Like, I love the way you just said that.
They're like, you're grounded. Fuck. Oh,
Love
man.
it. You're like, she went to space too. She definitely got fucked up in space.
Yeah, like, you don't just keep going to space and, like, you're fine.
No way.
Well, I don't know.
Your atoms get rearranged and your tits on your head.
That would be scary. And funny. Well, let's see. I don't know what else on the show to talk about. I mean, I think just that book. I don't know. That book's got to be something.
What do you think about, like, always love talking about people's acting performances and like how well they're selling characters, and like I love Paul Bettany as Vision. He's so good.
Paul, he's doing great. I actually liked him the most. Well, there's a few moments I really liked him. The episode where they were making fun of The Office and that where he was like doing like the little like camera nods in the interviews. I thought he played that really funny.
Yes.
He had a really good scene in the last episode where he like that love is like grief line or something. I thought that was a little bit of a tearjerker. That was nice.
In the Office episode, he did like legit Jim Halper hand movements. Like
nice.
in his little confessional scene, like he did like this, or he did something else, and then somebody put a side by side of Jim Halper and the Vision, and they did the same things, and I was like, that's so smart.
Hey, you know that Jim is in WandaVision already. Asian Jim. Is it that?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't Jimmy Woo play
Randall
Asian
Park.
Jim? Yeah, Randall Park played Asian Jim one time or whatever. That episode was pretty funny. He's like, yeah, I'm Jim. What are you talking about?
I love Vision. I love Agatha. And I love Monica. You know who surprised me was Kat Dennings' character. I can't remember her scientist's name.
Oh,
I did not like her in the Thor movies, and I didn't love her in anything else I've ever seen her in, really. But I really liked her in this show.
Yeah, I like her in this show too.
Yes, Darcy.
I don't know. I'm like conflicted with her. I like her in some stuff, but I never really got into Two Broke Girls. I thought it was a little eh. But yeah, I like Darcy's character. I think probably the best performance out of it is between Vision and Agatha. But
David, I just thought of something.
what's up?
So Agatha in the comics has a big connection to the Fantastic Four, and they released that Marvel is doing. They finally got the rights to Fantastic Four movies, and they're going to be doing Fantastic Four movies. So I bet Agatha will be in other things, and probably will be in the Fantastic Four movie.
Hey, that'd be dope. Hell yeah. They're gonna bring her back. I don't think they're gonna kill her off. She's like, especially if she's been around in the comics so long. Yeah, she's too good to like just let go like that for sure.
And like she lived so long. She lived from the Salem witch trials. Like to die now, I'd be like, nah.
Yeah, she'll find a way to like weaselly escape or something like that, and then we'll see who she's working for.
John Krasinski is supposed to play what's his name in Fantastic Four.
I've seen a lot of fan casting of that, but I don't think is it official? I don't know. I'll believe it when I hear it.
It's not official, but people saw John Krasinski leaving like Marvel Studios, and so they're like, "Oh, he's got something to do with something," and then they like predicted that it was that, because that would make sense. He would be so good in that role.
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, a lot of people were saying like him and Emily Blunt, and I think Emily Blunt was offered Black Widow. I think that wasn't she supposed to be Black Widow, and then like there was that's what I heard. She was like an original.
Right.
Yeah, she was supposed to be casted as that, and then there was like some kind of scheduling conflict, and then they went with Scarlet. So they've been in their offices a bunch, but yeah, I bet you there's got to be some planning for Fantastic Four. Too many people are talking about it for it to just like let it go kind of thing. Especially with like
to have a good Fantastic Four movie.
What are you talking about? They were all good. I love all of them.
You're right. No flaws in all of them. All of them were perfect and made all of the money.
and made all of some dollars. Oh man. You know what? I mean, I like to shit on a lot of those bad movies. Like, oh my god, the thing we're about to do right now, okay, so the game we're going to play, and it kind of ties into this, there's a channel called Mr. Sunday Movies that'll do, like, random segments. Like, one is called Caravan of Garbage, where they review really bad movies, like the worst movies possible. They'll watch them through and then give their hot take on it. And then there's like videos where they'll review the reviews of a bad movie. So they'll be like, guess what movie this is from the bad review on Twitter. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna have you guess a movie from the awful review of the movie. But it's not gonna be that hard because the catch is there's only gonna be 2 movies to choose from. So either the review is gonna be about Justice League or about the Joker. So we're going from Marvel into little DC.
Whoa!
Right now. Okay, so here, let me make sure I got this ready.
I love this game already.
It'll be fun. Okay, I got my answers. Okay, so the first one's a little morbid already, so I'll keep track and see which ones you get right. All right, first one. Oh, wait, nope, wrong.
Oh my God.
There we go. First review, this movie worsened my depression.
Shit! Oh, there's so many reasons it could be for either movie. Oh, no. Oh, man. This movie worse. I'm going to say that this is a joke review and that this is for Justice League.
Oh my gosh, you are correct.
Hell yeah, that's my sad comedy brain working.
Yeah, I think you'll do good at this. Okay, next one. Sucked. If I wanted to see man in makeup get mad for 2 hours, I would go to the local production of Anne in the Green Gables.
See, that's what I'm gonna say, Joker, because they specified man and not men. So I'm gonna say Joker for that one.
You are correct. You are 2 for 2.
You know what? I like that review. I don't agree with all of it, but I do agree with some of it, so I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I liked the movie, but it dragged a little bit in some parts when you rewatch it.
Yeah.
All right. Boring, looks like shit, inconsistent tone, bad writing, and really ruins characters that I love.
Oh, God. See, if you're trying to trick me, then this would be the Joker. Because the Joker does have some characters from...
It has multiple characters, yeah.
Yeah, it has a couple, but I'm going to say Justice League.
And you are correct! Ding, 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 ding.
Oh my god.
3 for 3.
Wow, this feels great. If only my teachers could see me now.
Alright, for a non-comic reader, this movie must make like 0 sense. That's a good one. That's a tricky one.
Hard one. Yeah. Because the Joker definitely toyed around with multiple timelines, like different iteration of Joker, but Justice League wise, gosh, I don't know the Justice League comics as well, so I don't know. Shoot! Oh man!
You have 2 choices.
What the fuck is this about? I'm gonna say the Joker for this one.
Oh no, your first incorrect one.
Damn it.
It's okay. You're 3 for 4. Not bad. You got a few.
You know what? Now
you got
that
4
makes
more.
sense because they're probably talking about how like shoddily they introduced a bunch of characters and how they have all these other backstories they could have done. Basically, how we needed individual movies for all of those characters. Got it.
Yeah, cool. Essentially. I am excited for the Snyder Cut, though. I think. I mean, I don't know if it's
a 4-hour Snyder Cut. Oh
I'm gonna watch all of it, and then I'm gonna watch it again, even if it's bad.
Hell yeah! There's no way it's as bad as the first one. So
exactly, and you get more. Yeah, I think he won't disappoint, especially given a second chance and all that. Like he's gonna make it dope. I think.
Oh yeah.
All right. Imagine caring about this. What was this? Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
This is a good review.
Imagine caring about this. Okay. Damn, this one's fucking hard. This could be anything. Imagine caring about this. Oh man, that's hard because I will say I didn't love the Joker as much as everyone in the entire world did because I don't know. I just didn't love it as much. I just thought it was like it felt like some guy's like final project in art school. And they were like jerking off the whole time, so proud of himself. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, that's how a lot of artists are.
Justice League though, because that. Yeah. I'm gonna say the Justice League.
All right, you are 3 for 5. That was incorrect. That is the Joker.
God damn it.
You're still on the positive side, though. All right, what's the next one?
Right.
We got 3 more. There is not a single emotionally engaged.
Justice League.
Yep, Justice League.
I don't need any more information.
Okay, you're all right. You're back on top. 4 for 3. Or wait, no, 4 for 2. Oh wait. All right. This was so good. I cried and I don't even know why. One of the best movies I've ever seen. I'm giving it half a star only because Marvel is better.
See, if this is Justice League, I will personally find Easy Uzbek and harm them because that's a terrible review. It's a good review for a terrible movie, but I'm going to say Joker because of there was a lot more emotional undertone to Joker.
I'm sorry, but this was Justice League. Unfortunately.
David? David?
That person has a...
This is a joke, right?
I think that person posted it as a joke. I think he did. I don't know, because it's like because Joss Whedon made the final Justice League. He must have, like, if you like the basics of that movie, you probably, or like of the Avengers, you'll probably be like on board with this movie. But
yeah, it's not. The thing about the Justice League movie was it is not as bad as everyone said it was, because DC automatically starts like here, whereas Marvel starts here no matter what. So even if the DC movie is as good as a shitty Marvel movie, people will like, give it more shit.
Well, yeah, and that's what I think this guy's saying.
Yeah, it wasn't like the Justice League movie wasn't good, but it wasn't as bad as anyone said. I just thought it was meh. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't great, but it wasn't the worst movie that I've ever seen.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't great. Yeah, like I said, I'm stoked to see what he's adding on to it, and hopefully it makes it make a lot more sense than the first one.
I mean, if we look back at Age of Ultron and truly think that that's like a good film, we have some talk. We need more conversations about this, because that kind of like sucks a little bit, but I still love it, but it kind of sucks.
No, but like WandaVision makes rewatching Ultron better. And that's why they, like, every time you're done watching the episode, they put that movie up, because they're like, go find out. And I did it one time. I was like, fucking, I'll watch it. And I was like, oh, this is kind of fun to reminisce back on. All right, final review.
Pietro die.
Oh, I know. We'll see what happens. This.
Jared Leto is the Joker in their thing.
Yeah,
horrible,
and then
horrible,
review.
Horrible.
Review by I Hate Taxi Driver.
Oh my god, I don't know. This is hard because of the fucking icon of Jared Leto. I don't know. Oh my god. Dang. Okay, the last one was for Justice League.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this is Joker, just to vary it up. Is this Joker?
You are correct! All right, so you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8 correct, more than half. You are good at guessing bad reviews. Congratulations, Holly Brown.
That was so fun. I loved it.
I'm glad you had fun. I had a lot of fun too. I'm trying out all these different. Oh crap! I almost spilled my beer. Yeah. Every time I do one of these interviews, I try like a weird trivia game, and I heard this one happen, and I was like, oh, this is like a fun take on trivia, so why not? But yeah, well,
it feels like something that would be a segment on like the Tonight Show or something.
Yeah, right. Like Jimmy Fallon would review that with like someone like guess your own horrible movie or something.
Exactly.
Well, I think that is about it. Where are we at? Oh, we're almost at 50 minutes. We're just about at the last WandaVision episode of length. And I hope that it's an hour. They gotta at least do an hour for the next one.
It's gotta be. I know it's for sure an hour, for sure.
Hell yeah, that'll be good. I think they'll answer they'll answer half the questions.
I forgot. Aren't you already sad though that it's gonna be over? 'Cause I'm sad.
I am, but then Falcon Winter Soldier comes in 2 weeks.
True.
So. Literally, they're just going to take over the whole year. It'll be Falcon Winter Soldier, then like a couple week break, then Loki. And Loki's going to be dope. I'm probably the most excited for that one. That one's going to be crazy.
Yeah, definitely. Loki is the best. I mean, he's probably one of the best casting in the whole series.
Yeah, he's pretty spot on. I'm glad they brought him back for sure. That's going to be a dope ass series. Cool. Well,
Dang.
I guess let's wrap up. And where can anyone that's watching this find you, Holly Brown?
At Holly Brown Comedy on Instagram. I have a website at it's www.hollyanabelbrown.com, spelled like it is on this flyer, and that's
which is correct.
Everything I do, all my yeah, all of my podcast episodes, all of my show dates with ticket links, and I've got a bunch in March, so definitely check that out.
Dope. Everyone check out Holly Brown's shows. Check out Well Actually Podcasts. Check out Salty as Fuck. That's coming around. And yeah, thanks for getting on this show. I'm glad we got to nerd out for a little bit, and I should have this up by tomorrow. Then we'll be rolling into the finale. You could tell your friend, you could tell your friends, or we could see if we were right or not.
Yeah. I'll spread the word, because we need people to talk about WandaVision with us.
Yes, exactly.
I love WandaVision. Even if I don't like the actress that plays Wanda, I still love it. That's how good it is.
Yeah, I love it too. No matter how subpar some people are. Hey, but at least the Lost Olsen got her break. She's the Lost Olsen. The third Olsen.
I know.
Who would have thought there was a third Olsen?
Well, people apparently didn't know until like WandaVision that she was related to Mary-Kate and Ashley. They didn't.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you not know this?
I knew it when like Civil War happened. I was like, okay, who's this character? And I'm like, oh, yeah. Elizabeth. Oh, okay. Like it's like after like the first couple movies, I figured it out. But yeah, she deserved her break. She needed this. No one will take that away from her.
She's her own. She's got her own career path. She's killing it. I think she's a great dramatic actress. I just don't think she's a good comedic actress. So she's still so talented. She's got spunk.
I think she's gonna do well. And she'll embody the new Scarlet Witch fully with the crown, and I think she'll make it work.
Get ready for like 1 million people dressed as Scarlet Witch on Halloween.
Oh, I know. My roommate is named Scarlet, and so she's already planning to dress like Scarlet Witch. It's already, everyone's already talking about it.
That's going to be overwhelming.
That's funny. Oh, great. Well, all right. Thanks again, Holly. I'm glad we got to do this. And yeah, everyone check out Holly at all the links below. I'll tag it. I'll tag everything below your socials and all that, and people can check you out from there. All right. Appreciate it. Talk soon.
Thanks, David. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye.